pharmacy and get you like a nice big box of rainbow cookies.
Well, there's another option.
Or I can take a picture with everybody and autograph it.
Well, listen, also the other option, Debbie, and you may not like this, is we could offer you tickets to Mets or Yankee games. You like that one? Well, I'm a Mets season ticket holder, so I can probably help you easier with the Mets. I don't know your preference.
Well, I just thought we should if you can. I don't know if that's right. Are you a Yankee fan or a Met fan?
Dante, who does all the racing, he is a definite Yankee fan.
I tell you what, I've got 4 field level seats for you, no doubt. We'll work it out, okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, hold on one sec. Our crew will get all your information, and I'll set up a time to come in probably a week after next,
So
okay?
we have to bring the carcass with us, don't we?
Debbie and I will work all that out on the side. You don't have to worry about any of that, okay? All right, Deb, hold on one sec.
What do you mean you guys are going to work? What are you going to steal the carcass?
You don't have to worry about that. I got it
You're
covered.
taking the bladder away from me.
It's all covered.
Our cow. We can mix it up. If we're not being charged, so I no longer have that financial muscle over you,
Yeah.
we split it 50-50.
Split what 50-50?
The cowhide. How did you all of a sudden own the cow?
I'm no longer worried about the cowhide because I got their leather.
Oh,
Okay, you can have the cowhide. $1,000 out of your pocket. You get nothing out of it.
No, she said she would take our cowhide.
Yeah, but she's
and
already
turn
got
it
it
into
set
leather.
up. We don't need a cowhide.
We bonded with our cow. Why would you want another cow's basketball or football? Why? Where's the attachment to that? Why? Then go to a store and buy one.
right,
Like,
listen.
why does that matter then?
If you want to spend the money, because I can't, I ain't got it. If you want to spend the money, then I'll take our cowhide. And Debbie,
She said she would take our cowhide.
and I'll take care of this pastrami. I got that part.
I'll take care of the tickets.
I'll go. I got the tickets through sales as well. That'll be no problem. All right. Plenty of tickets over here. You can do whatever you want to do. Doesn't matter. You have to pay. You pay for the hide. I'll take care of everything else.
Take care of what else?
Everything else. All the other.
Yeah, you're gonna take care of other things by giving free stuff to somebody else.
That's right.
I got a free sandwich. I'm gonna give it to Debbie. Dude, I got a free Yankee ticket. Let me get Debbie. Debbie, you go to your bank account and spend it correct.
I'll buy the pastrami sandwich. Harold's has the bill.
But do you understand what I was at Harold's last week?
Also,
Do you see why using another cow
yeah,
is nothing?
I understand what you're saying. I did. I did.
I go buy a basketball at the local Dick's.
You know, I'll bring our logo and I'll have them enter a logo. You know what even better?
That's
Even better, we just got the guys holiday gifts.
perfect. Football's the
They're all
best.
just for money. No money. And not this year. This year you're getting a Carton Roberts 1 of 12 football. That's what we're getting you for
Would you
Christmas.
rather have a football or a valise? Whatever the hell you call it.
Valise.
A valise.
Yeah, you never heard the term valise?
I have. That's why I'm in
So
love.
let's like a suitcase.
My grandmother used to
Get my
say.
valise out of the closet. All right.
I remember Grandma saying that.
Where's the valise? Hey, put a record on the controller and go get my valise out of the closet. All right. You got it, Pops. Do you want a football or do you want... I tell you what, we'll give you a choice. I know Christmas is months away, but you guys have to make a decision now. Here's your choice. I will come back with multiple gifts for you guys from Leather Goods. All right? I'm not going to tell you what those gifts are. Or I will present to you this envelope with no guarantee of what's in this envelope. Are you taking the envelope or the guaranteed, tangible, amazingly thoughtful gifts from me and Evan? B-Mac?
When you say this envelope, do you have one on you?
No, it's gonna be an envelope with something
You're
in
taking
it.
a risk that the other guy has a lot of money in it or there's nothing in it.
Right.
Or it could be something else in it. It might be tickets.
Yeah, it could be tickets to,
a certificate for a massage. Who knows?
One of your Master Sweetheart.
What do you want for Christmas?
I'll take the envelope.
Taking the envelope. Like the tangerine man that you are.
I'm not surprised at that. I think Luke Gower's going to say the same thing.
What do you want? You want the envelope?
Yeah.
Or do you want the gifts that we're gonna create at Leather Goods?
I am also going to take the envelope.
Yeah. Alright. Not surprised by that. Mistake. Because I had some plans for while I'm there. Because while I'm there, I get it all done. Wallets.
You don't even believe in wallets.
Yeah, you're a money guy.
You're
I'm
a
anti-wallet.
Make me a wallet.
Why not give him a wallet?
Yeah, you're going to give a wallet to put nothing in it.
Exactly.
Briefcase.
Trifold?
Yeah. I'll give you a briefcase, a medicine ball.
Or medicine?
Yeah.
Those kind of cool.
Yeah. An old school looking medicine ball, Carton Roberts on it. Or maybe not Carton Roberts. Maybe it says
And you're only a month in?
Yes.
Oh.
Good match.
I thought that was from both of us, Evan.
No, it was. That's how we took it. Don't worry, Craig.
You know, I said evidence correct.
Exactly.
And in parentheses wrote, not really, but okay.
Well, I was only here for a couple weeks.
You gave us the air
Yeah,
fryer.
the air fryer.
And I bought you guys air fryers because I'd only been on the air for a couple weeks. You didn't deserve a gift.
Thank you.
That's fine.
Beyond an air fryer.
But now we certainly deserve one.
Now it's been a year.
Now you get more than an air fryer.
I hope so.
You're going to get a leather medicine ball with your names on it from a cow that we killed, but now you're not getting that. Sorry. Sorry about that. That's right. That's it, baby. Evan and I are getting the 10-pound and the 20-pound medicine ball. All for ourselves. That's right. I can't wait. We'll get your calls in 1 second. I appreciate everyone's you're on hold for a little bit. I apologize for that. 877-337-6666. By the way, they have premiered or I should say unveiled. I shouldn't say premiered. They have unveiled the specialty uniforms for the Field of Dreams game. Yes, between the White Sox and the Yankees. We'll get your take on that next on The Fan. Jackpocket is the app that lets you play official state lottery games on your phone. Jackpocket has already paid out over $50 million, including $1 million winner in New Jersey. Download the Jackpocket app. Use code RADIO for a free Powerball or Mega Millions ticket. Code RADIO for a free ticket. Jackpocket, the most convenient way to play your favorite games on your phone. Must be 18 or older to play. If you're someone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 877-HOPE-NY. Visit jackpocket.com/TOS for full terms of service. Saturday, August 7th, the Meadowlands Racetrack hosts the Hamiltonian, the greatest day in harness racing. Gates open at 10 a.m., first race at noon. $5 admission includes a Hamel hat for adults and sunglasses for kids, food trucks, live music, and more. Play Meadowlands.com for event info. T-Mobile gives you more ways than ever to get out there with America's largest 5G network and the epic iPhone 12 with 5G on us. Whether you're hitting the road on new adventures,
Check out this great 4K video I took of us. I even posted it with 5G way out here.
or getting the team together. Look at some photo of my big three dads.
Wow, I didn't know you were that flexible.
Stay connected without missing a beat. Right now, current and new customers get up to 4 iPhone 12s on us on our Max plan with eligible trade-ins. And with our new Magenta Max plan, you'll get unlimited premium data that can't slow down based on how much smartphone data you use, and 40 gigabytes of mobile high-speed hotspot data. That's right, current and new customers get unlimited premium data and the iPhone 12 on us. Get out there with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G. Each phone on us needs 24 credits plus tax for well-qualified buyers. If you cancel credits, stop and balance on required finance agreements. Maybe do contact customer max activated with 4K or video streams and 4K. See 5G coverage, access, and offer details at T-Mobile.com.
We'll hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-1712. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-1712. That's 800-575-1712. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people. Microban 24 protects against Staphylococcus aureus and Enterobacter aerogenes bacteria, but does not provide 24-hour protection against viruses. Every time you touch a surface, you leave behind bacteria. Use Microban 24 sanitizing spray to keep surfaces sanitized all day. Spray on hard surfaces to kill 99.9% of bacteria and viruses initially, including the virus that causes COVID-19. Microban 24 keeps killing bacteria for 24 hours, touch after touch. When used as directed, Microban 24, touch after touch, it doesn't give up.
You want me to tell them about Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea in just 30 seconds? This is impossible. Hey, I'm Billy from Twisted Tea. How can I explain that first sip of cold, smooth, real brewed tea? So good. And the extra kick you get from just the right amount of alcohol, the twist of lemon, wait, what? We're almost out of time? Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Look for the bright yellow cans wherever you buy beer. Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly. Visit your local Kia dealer
wager is totally risk-free up to $600. Place your bets on all the exciting showdowns in MLB, pro soccer, and more sports from around the globe. And when you register with BetMGM, you'll also get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials on all the big games. From breathtaking goals to colossal home runs, the king of sportsbooks takes every play to a whole new level of excitement. Simply download the BetMGM app today or go to BetMGM.com and enter bonus code CMAC to get back up to $600 on your very first wager. With BetMGM, you're just a few taps away from turning game time into showtime. New customer offer, paid and free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years or older. New Jersey only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. For the ones who know that a little lazy is always too late. And that the clock doesn't stop just because you're missing a part. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. And our Keep Stock Inventory Management Solutions help ensure you have the right stuff in the right place at exactly the right time. Visit Grainger.com/keepstock to learn more. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
How can I make sure my office never stops working?
With Staples Connect, it's possible. I need to keep my back office stocked without messing up my bottom line. Also possible because Staples Connect has your small business covered with big savings on everything you need to get work done. This week, 12 packs of True Red ballpoint pens are just 97 cents, and binders are only $1.88 each. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 9/18. Prices may vary online. Your sports is WFAN 101.9 FM and the Odyssey app.
Delivery driver for IKEA. Okay, decent job, I guess, right? And he makes a delivery to a woman's house and finds the woman very attractive and appealing, and they kind of hit it off.
Are you telling us about the videos you were watching late last night again?
No, that was this morning. Yeah. So he writes, tell me if you like this. I give this guy, I would take in advance, major props. All right?
Okay. I still think it's one of the videos you watched, but okay.
Jared Porter had done what this guy did. Jared Porter would still be the general manager of the Mets, and you might have done better than just Javi Baez at the deadline, okay? Here's what he writes.
Yes.
All right. Hi, Natalie. This is Adam from the IKEA delivery yesterday. I apologize for the unprofessional nature of this text, but would there be any chance you might like to go see a movie with me? Okay? Excuse me now. Alone, forward, but not like aggressive, right? Yeah. But then he follows up with one more. And this is where the guy's a genius. I mean an absolute, unfettered, undeniable genius. I hope Jared Porter's listening right now. He can learn a valuable life lesson. Because so far, I'm not that impressed. Not impressed at all, but continue. He's just a guy trying to get a date. Yeah. Here's what the follow-up is, though. I'm headed to church until about 1, so my phone will be off until then. That's kind of smart. That's the money spot right there, right? It is kind of smart. That's the greatest follow-up text of all time, I think, right?
Do you not find, I know it's been a long time since you've been single. For me, it's only been like 7 or 8 years, so I remember what it was like.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's kind of, I don't know, chickeny to do it that way? And not face-to-face say to a person, hey, what do you want to go out?
In today's day and age, no, because that's how you communicate, right?
Well, let me ask you a question then.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you a personal story. Is that okay?
You have to take a drink now. You're not allowed to ask me permission to do
Oh, sorry, hold on.
Yeah, take a drink.
Greg, I'm going to tell you a personal story.
Tell me
right
a
now.
personal story, Evan.
I was out at a bar, dinner, I forget where it was.
This is while you're single.
I was a single man, yes.
Okay.
My wife listening was like, you know, before, no.
I'm going to the Met game, but the Mets aren't home.
Stop. Single guy.
Yeah.
And the waitress was attractive. As I said to my friends, some of which
Tell her on the radio.
some of which were women, so it wasn't like only men telling me to show
Sure,
her.
okay.
Should I like leave a note? Like as I sign the check, should I leave my number and write something?
Yeah.
And one of my friends, the female,
said, yeah, I think you should. I'm like, oh, a woman's telling me to do it. This is better advice than Craig taught me. I'm with you so far. Go ahead. So you left a little note. What did you write in the note? Hey, I don't even remember. Hey, to be awkward. Hate to be awkward. Would love to get a drink sometime. Any issue with that? The problem kind of occurred about an hour later when a guy named Bob called me and said, if you ever leave a note for my girl again, I'll kill you. No, I start getting a text message from a girl saying, oh yeah, it was great meeting you. You ordered the blah, 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 blah. I'm like, wow, I'm in. Yeah. Then things started to get a little weird. Like, she was being really forward. She was like, yeah, we should definitely go out. You were really sexy. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, I'm not sexy. Right. This can't be true. Like, whoever was pranking you went one step too far. It was one of my friends who I didn't have the number of a friend of a friend. Right. Who started texting me with it. That's a great prank. And the girl, yeah, it was a great prank. And then I was told it was a terrible idea. That if you want to ask the waitress out, ask her out. And I feel the same way. I learned my lesson, obviously. If you're the IKEA delivery guy, instead of saying, well, I'm going to use the number that was literally only given to me because she made an order for some bookcase she's putting together. Yeah. Ask her yourself. Use the number you got because you bought something. The church line, though, is the money line there. So, I don't know how the story ends up. And it's probably a lie. You didn't go to church? Of course it's a lie. That's the money line. You know, I did what you did once in my life. Where I wrote a note to somebody because I wanted to talk to them. All right? And I gave the note to the waiter to give to the person at the table. And it was really a weird thing because I didn't want to interrupt the meal because they were clearly having dinner with family. It was Neil deGrasse Tyson. You gave a note to a waiter to give to Neil deGrasse Tyson. Because I'm a huge fan of his. Was it to find out how you correctly pronunciate the planet Uranus? So I'm a huge fan of his, but he was having dinner at the Palm in Tribeca. Nice street, Tribeca and Battery City, okay? On West Street. And I've been interrupted at dinner, and you don't want to be interrupted with your family. Sure. So I did not want to interrupt this dinner. But I knew the waiter pretty well. So I said to the waiter, would you do me a favor? Would you give this to Mr. Tyson? Right. Just before he leaves. Okay. He's like, yeah, no problem. So I'm assuming he did, right? And I never heard back, and I was crushed that Neil deGrasse Tyson got my note and ignored it. Yeah. Stayed with me all these years, Evan. Wait a second, do you know for sure that your waiter friend gave him the note? There's no reason for him not to. And here's my other thing. Did Neil deGrasse Tyson even know who you were? I have no idea about that. So then why the hell would you expect him to write back a stranger? I wrote him a personal note. And what did the note say? It said, big fan, love to talk to you one day, blah, 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 your credit card, and blah, blah, blah. Like that. Something like that. So you hate Neil deGrasse Tyson? I love Neil deGrasse Tyson. You're a little bitter about it. But Neil deGrasse Tyson blew off my note. So I don't write notes anymore. Has anyone ever written a note for you while you were out to dinner? Instead of interrupting you for a picture, literally had a note sent to you? I've had letters given to me. So like more long form, I've had that happen. Yeah. And you reach back out to everybody? Yes. 100%. I would not say 100%. But yes, I've always made a point of trying. Because some people are just flat out crazy, Evan. Right. You know that. No, I understand. Yeah, so for crazy people, I don't respond. How can you tell in a note if they're crazy? You can tell if they're crazy. Number one, when they're writing crayon. Oh, that's right. Craig's very big on grammar, so if the grammar's wrong. Number two, when they say, I watched you walk to your car last night. Not good. Also not good. That's a little bit of a weird. I followed you home in the rain. Come in. Not good. I saw you through your apartment window. Can't believe you chose those underwear. Yeah, not good. Those are people you avoid. Jimmy's in Basking Ridge. Jimbo, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Craig.
Hey.
I actually wanted to talk to you about something else, but you mentioned Neil. Went to the same high school as Neil.
Oh, you're from the Bronx?
Yeah, Bronx times.
There you go.
Back in the old days. But in this trade that the Yankees had a couple of weeks ago.
Which one, the Gallo trade or the Rizzo deal?
The Gallo.
Okay.
Did they trade for Joey Gallo or Joey Callo with a C?
Gallo.
Okay. So it wasn't Joey Callo.
No, Gallo. And he's got great Veracity, not veracity. so there you go. I know. He's trying to reference. He's making a Mike Cousin-Vinny reference. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do there. Oh, Gallo, he died. That's right, you can't find him.
That joke got old about 5 minutes after the
Yeah, and the delivery also wasn't very good there either. But he was an older guy, you know, and sometimes older guys, it takes a little longer to get the joke out.
I like how you're defending his inability to
Well, that's because he
present
was
the
a
joke.
bad guy. He just thought that you and Joe would do a show again.
Hey, you got that next Thursday. Try the joke next Thursday. We'll see if Joe likes it.
So I teased this story until last break. They have unveiled the jerseys for the Field of Dreams game. Is that you're going to like the White Sox because it's true to the movie. And you're not going to like the Yankees. That's my feeling, how you react to it.
Oh, you want me to tell you?
Well, no, I'm gauging your look. Now, you're a good actor. But,
I'm a good actor.
so I'm looking at him right now. Aaron Judge modeled the Yankee one, and Craig Kimbrell and one other guy modeled the other one, the White Sox one. I don't like the White Sox hat because there's nothing on it. It's just white with the White Sox black stripes down it. So I would say no to the hat. Okay. The Yankee one. I like the Yankee one. Why would I not like it? I don't know, because the Nike swooshes on it.
Well, okay, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Look, I understand this is a part of uniforms today. So I can be the old man yelling in the wind, I don't like the Nike swoosh. I understand why it's there. Get off my lawn. I get that. I've accepted that the Nike swoosh is there, just like I accept the thing on the hat, whatever the logo is on the hat.
New Era, that's the New Era look.
Yeah. Like it's just
Not the other way, it's on the side.
But that look is awesome. Because it has like the old school cotton. It's a great question, and I thought the exact same thing. Exactly. So when we play softball this weekend,
Yeah.
I was debating what should I wear.
Well, that's a good question. I was not, because I don't think that far in advance.
I am gonna bring. Don't get too excited. I want you to calm down right now.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna bring my old school Mel Ott New York Giants jersey made from the same fabric they used to make Mel Ott jerseys. Damn right.
All right.
Now get hot.
You're going to get that dirty and play
Well,
that?
it's not. It wasn't a Mel Ott jersey.
Oh, it's not
as if
an
you wore
authentic
it. No,
jersey, all right.
it's I bought it. I bought an authentic
I got
jersey.
it,
It's not like you wore it. It's not a collectible.
What is that material? I
It's
got
the
it.
same material.
That material, you sweat your you-know-what's off it.
I bet it's not the same material. I don't think they're doing that to the players. I
All
bet
right.
you it's the modern material, but the look is awesome. And I gotta tell you, I'm really excited about that game because I think the look of that game is going to be great. I mean, the cornfields of Iowa, that's awesome, dude.
Why don't we go to that game?
Because you're on vacation, you lazy.
Oh, yeah, I am. Damn it. When is that game?
That game would be on
Next weekend?
next Thursday. Thursday.
Oh, it's a Thursday night game?
They're all Friday, right? Isn't that the way it works? Yes, they are all
Is
Friday.
this an annual thing now, or is this a one-shot?
I don't know, because remember they were going to do it last year. Obviously, COVID season impacted
Are they
that.
actually going to walk through the cornfields onto the field for the image of it, or no?
Should.
Well, do they have to?
They should.
Like when they introduce teams.
Yeah.
They gotta introduce them through the cornfield, not through the dugouts, right?
They got to do it. Are they doing that? Do we know?
I don't know.
Are you excited, Big Mac?
I am. I'm pumped about it. I love it. And I love the uniforms. Love it.
Yeah, the uniforms are
The
awesome.
field's pretty dope.
The idea of everything is awesome, and I like that. Look, the White Sox obviously had to be the team for many reasons. Obviously, based on the movie and Joe Jackson.
Never saw it.
You've never seen it. And, you know, the Yankees make sense. They're a historical franchise. Like, it makes sense that these are the two teams that are doing battle. And I'm very, very excited. I love the
This
jersey.
is the first time they ever did it, right?
Yeah, they tried to do it last
Wasn't it
year.
gonna be the Cardinals?
So it was going to be the Yankees, and then after COVID, I think they were going to do it as the Cardinals, and then it got postponed, right?
Yeah.
Like they were going to do it, though, even during the 60-game season. And then, did somebody have an outbreak? Was that what it was? I don't
I don't remember either.
Something postponed.
Probably would have been a bad look to do it maybe with COVID going on.
Yeah, yeah, so this is the first time
Do
they're
you
doing
think
it.
they whisper, if you build it, they will come? Do you think that happens during the televised moments of pre-game, game, post-game, or no? Wait, don't you have to?
I think they got to do something.
I think
Like,
so,
it's
you
on
know,
TV, yeah.
Craig, you know, and having the guys come out of the cornfields is a pretty good deal.
They should have like the bullpens behind that. You have to walk through the corn to get on
That'd
the
be
field. That'd be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
I'm looking at the field right here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how they have it set up.
Well, they built a new
No, the new field is, it looks like a couple hundred yards up the street from the actual farmer's field.
And did you see how they gave out tickets?
No,
They put people in a lottery to get tickets, but the only people eligible to be in the lottery were people who have a license from the state of Iowa. So, like, I couldn't go, you couldn't go, even a White Sox fan in Chicago couldn't go. But if you live in Iowa, you were placed in this lottery, and that's how they drew.
and do they use this field for other, like a minor league team during the year now that they built the field, or is it just for a one-time game?
It's a good call. I don't know what they're doing with it.
I'm not sure. I'll pay attention to that next week. I'll be on vacation, but I'll keep half an eyeball.
You're going to watch sports on vacation. You don't even watch sports when you're not on vacation.
I watch sports every night. Every night I'm being bored to death by the things I'm doing. That's why I started watching The Sopranos again. And I was want to get ready for the Many Saints of Newark. Looking forward to that as well. So next Thursday, I assume that's on ESPN, right? Nationally televised game.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I mean, I'll watch that for sure. Because it's unique. Like, I made a point of watching the first time the NHL did the New Year's Day game.
Oh, the being outside, the stadium classics.
Like, it's still great. And it looks great still. But I'm less interested in
It's
it.
gotten over. They have multiple events. It's not just a one-off thing now.
Yeah, and I've been to one and whatever, so I'm a little jaded by that. But it still looks money. It's still great, right? But I wonder, like, this is so unique.
Would it still be cool? Would it still be cool if they did it once a year? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
One game a year.
Yeah.
Like, so I think it would be cool, but then do you keep it as only historical franchises?
No. Well, yeah, you probably do, because who cares about the Marlins? Like, playing that game? No. Right, they should.
Rays get to play in that game?
No, they should.
The Mariners get to play in that game?
No, the Dodgers should. Yeah, the Cubs should. Yeah, like the Mets should never play in that game.
I agree with you.
It should be the White Sox, and any team those 1919 White Sox could have played.
Well, then the Cincinnati Reds have to be the team.
Right.
Reds, you can't say Giants because I'm New York. I get the history of the Giants per se, but it's not
It's
San
you
Fran.
becoming a historical snob. I love it.
Because I'm a reader.
Can you name the original Major League Baseball franchises of the modern era before expansion in
Of the
1960?
modern expansion, which expansion?
Of 1961?
I say yes.
Pirates an original team.
Now, like, I went three choices.
I'm sorry, the Ravens didn't take
It's across the board on this.
You're doing very well.
Thank you. I'm a historian, and I love baseball.
No, you do.
I do love baseball.
You call baseball boring all the
No,
time.
baseball today, unfortunately, in many cities, is boring.
Okay.
But I love the sport of baseball. Everyone knows that. Everybody knows that. Yep. It's well known. Many towns across America. It's known that Craig Carton has a love for baseball. That's right.
Okay, this is the last one. What were the Yankees' name before they became Yankees?
Oh, stop.
I mean, you're a Yankee fan. You have to know this.
By the way, I do know it.
No, you don't.
And I'll tell you why I know it.
Why?
Alright, I don't know it because I just know it. I know it because I've read a number of books in the last couple of years. Not a lot of those books were sports, but some of them were. One of those books was Bill Madden's great book on Steinbrenner. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend it. As much as you think you know about George Steinbrenner, you learn more things in that book than you thought you knew, for sure.
Right.
I also read the book, I'm going to forget the exact name of the book. It was about the 6 men who are credited with starting today's NFL. Fascinating book.
Yes.
I also read the book about Sid Luckman, whose father was a mobster and killed somebody.
Right.
Did you know that? And all the papers protected Sid because they loved him.
Okay.
So when they wrote about the great Sid Luckman, they didn't write the story about how his dad was in prison. I think in Rikers. As part of the killing of a rival, like truck
All I
driver.
did was ask you what was the Yankees' original name,
Yeah.
and you're talking about Sid Luckman's dad.
Well, because I'm giving you an example of my friend. I'm giving you an example.
I didn't ask you for a bibliography on everything you read. I asked if Yankees' original name.
I want to let you know that when I tell you Highlanders, I only know it because I recently read about it.
Fair enough.
If you'd asked me 5 years ago, I probably would not have gotten that
I
right.
will say this, there's a book I read called A Franchise on the Rise, the story of the early New York Yankees. And the reason why everybody should read it is you'll see that those New York Highlanders cheated worse than the Astros. I'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Well, thanks for bringing that to the table. I'm just letting you know. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm just letting you know. Friends with a guy named Mike Safo, who is not only a police officer, also does a podcast. A pretty good one, actually. So, Safo interviews my favorite author the other day, Eric Larson, who wrote Devil in the White City, and a million other books. He wrote this recent one on Churchill, not my favorite of all his books, but my favorite author, right? So, I go, it's my favorite author. So he goes, I became friendly with him. Why don't we get beers together? So he puts me and Larson on the same, DM or something. Look at that. And Larson goes, I'm in, as long as Safo's buying. I'm going to get to meet my favorite author.
That is pretty cool.
As soon as I'm willing to have a beer with him.
What do you mean, so as soon as you're willing?
Well, I mean, available to have a beer.
Oh,
yeah.
Willing? What does he have to, earn your love or something?
Yeah, Eric Larson, apparently a good dude.
That's very cool.
Loves to drink beer.
But are you reading books again? Because you told me you only read it when you were away.
When I was away, I read like 50 books.
Right, every book you just mentioned, you read while you were away.
That is correct.
You haven't read a book since?
No, I've not. No.
So
Since I've been home, I've not read a book.
So you get arrested on these laurels for the rest of your life? These are the books I read. Yeah, over an 18-month period. I'm never going to read again.
Somebody comes out with a good book, I'll read it.
No shot. Isn't you dead?
If Eric Larson comes out with a new book, I'll read it.
You would? You would make time to read a book again?
Only by Eric Larson. And the other guy I like is that Martin Dugard guy who writes with O'Reilly.
Martin Dugard's great. Wait, so I can't recommend a book for you to read?
No.
You don't want to read that Yankee book I just said?
No, I'm just zero interest in that.
Why?
Because
You're a Yankee fan. You don't want to read about Hal Chase? You don't want to read about Jack Chesbro?
No.
You don't want to read about the early Highlander-Red Sox rivalry?
No,
wrong
I don't have no interest in that.
Wow.
But you give me a good real-life nonfiction murder mystery, I'm all in. I'm your Huckleberry on that.
Okay.
Or like Billion Dollar Whale, I read that about Joe Lowe. Or Sex on the Moon, the NASA kid that stole lunar rocks from NASA.
How about Abe Lincoln's personal security guard?
He took the day off.
He didn't, well, look.
That's why Lincoln's dead.
They don't work every single day.
He had to be in on
Humans
it.
take, he wasn't in on
He
it.
had to be.
How could you make that
He took
accusation?
the day off, then one day
How did he
they
know?
decided they're going to kill Lincoln.
How did he know
the
there
guy
was
was on
going to be?
vacation?
How did he know there was going to be a conspiracy to go
Yeah.
after the entire government?
Right.
Let's go after Seward. Let's go after Johnson. Let's go after Lincoln. How the hell did he know?
Well, how did he know to take that day off?
Well, it just happened to be a day off.
One guy shows up at Seward's house, he's stabbing him and trying to
Yes.
kill him, right?
Yes, I know.
Unsuccessful, as you know.
Yes, he survived.
The other one shows
in
up.
Alaska. True story.
Seward's Folly, as you know, that's right, which is the purchase of Alaska, which was a genius move, or else we're only talking Russian right now, or German, possibly. And the one day that all this stuff goes down is the only day that year that Lincoln's personal bodyguard decided, I need a night off.
Why don't you read
But he
the
wasn't
book
in on it.
and be
Okay.
more open-minded and to basically accuse the guy who's been dead for 150 years of
Yeah.
murder?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
I didn't accuse him of murder, he was an accessory to
You should
murder.
be ashamed.
Yeah. I mean, the guy took one vacation day his entire career.
That's not
The
true.
day Lincoln got shot, and he wasn't in on it? Okay.
He wasn't in on it.
Right.
He then protected many other presidents after Lincoln.
Which is fascinating to me that anybody trusted that
Because
guy.
he was a great security guard.
Yeah, okay.
He was. It's a different world back then, man.
Okay.
All right.
By the way, I even read the book about the Secret Service officer that was Kennedy's guy.
Yeah, I read that too. That was a hell of a book.
Walter Hill, maybe?
Yeah. I think
his name?
no, is it, I think Hill's right. I'm trying to remember
He
the name.
protected like 6 presidents.
Yes.
Yeah.
And reading the details about that day is tough, man. It's painful. And I wasn't
What was
around.
that guy's name?
I think it was Hill. I gotta look
Not
it up.
the greatest book, by the
Dude,
way.
I'm not even kidding you. I used to write down notes from books I read because I would forget everything.
What's his
Including
name,
this.
Tommy?
Clint Hill.
Clint Hill.
That's right.
Oh, I was close. This guy
No, you were right about Hill.
Yeah. That guy, and that guy's a badass too. He protected like 6 presidents.
Yeah.
I think he started with Eisenhower.
Yeah, I think
if I'm not mistaken.
And he goes through like his history
He
of.
said, everyone that mocks like current presidents for playing golf, Eisenhower at one point played more golf than days he was in like the White
Have you
House.
ever seen a YouTube clip of a reporter pressing Ike? That was his nickname. About playing golf?
I have not.
And he got pissed. Yeah, Eisenhower's really annoyed.
But how about this? When Eisenhower went on like this world tour, millions of people lined the streets to greet him.
Well, Dwight Eisenhower
That's awesome.
This is probably like so far for everybody listening right now, myself included. He was generally universally loved. Period.
Yeah.
Like he was beloved. Like Republicans, Democrats, people around the world, because he was a hero. He was General Eisenhower.
They lined the streets to see him.
Yes.
Could you imagine that today?
No.
It wouldn't happen.
No, it can't happen today.
877-337-6666. Promise your call's coming up, and Pete in PA has one of the great queries of all time in the history of WFAN. One of the great queries.
You're building that up pretty big.
So listen to that right after this on the Fan, live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Right now, when you log in, sign up, and use the FanDuel Sportsbook app for the very first time, they're giving you a great opportunity. You can place any first bet on any summer game sport at the Olympics and get up to $1,000 back in site credit if your first bet doesn't win. So start right now. Use the promo code EVAN. Any event, anything you want, first bet risk-free up to $1,000. Obviously, you got all baseball games you can bet on. Football's right around the corner, including the preseason. Number two, they've got all sorts of code EVAN and go. For a money wager only for risk-free bet. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Restrictions apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Get ready for a new season of Giants football. Now during the 2021 season on the Fan. 1019 WFAN and the Odyssey app. This is Bill Ryder with an Odyssey Sports Minute. And in a since-deleted tweet, LeBron James, trying to defend his squad, laid out all the reasons the Lakers are going to underwhelm next year. He tweeted, "Keep talking about my squad," which we will. "Our personnel ages," which are bad. "The way he plays, Russ, not very good in the playoffs. He stays injured, Anthony Davis. We're past our time in this league. You are Steve Dwight Howard," etc., etc., etc. "Do me one favor, please," LeBron went on. And I mean, please, keep that same narrative energy when it begins. That's all I ask. Hashtag thank you. Well, LeBron, you asked, and we'll deliver. That Lakers free agency class, outside of Malik Monk, is old, broken, and unlikely to be successful. You have massive expectations, and you place them on the shoulders of guys like Melo and Westbrook, who have never succeeded in both. Now I know how.
At Napa, get a $10 gift card when you buy a 5-quart jug of Mobil 1 motor oil for $27.99. A deal so rich, they'll call you an oil tycoon. Yep, with great oil for $27.99 and $10 back. All you'll need is a monocle. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Participating locations.
For the ones going above and beyond. For the ones reaching out, helping out, and lending a hand. For the ones people count on. You can count on Grainger. Grainger offers supplies and solutions for every industry. Backed by 24/7 customer support and specialists to help with hard-to-find products. Because you've got everyone's back. We've got yours. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger. For the ones who get it done. Hello, it's the professionals at Certapro Painters with a wake-up call. Painting season is here, so if your paint is fading, peeling, or cracking, call the experts at Certapro Painters. A fresh coat of paint or a brand new color can turn the home you love into the pride of the neighborhood. We take care of every detail, prepping, painting, and finishing on time. So before you hit the snooze button, go to Certapro.com for a free estimate today. That's Certa with a C. Each Certapro Painters business is independently owned and operated.
Hey, Connecticut, if you want name brand tires at the guaranteed lowest price and the most free services, then get to Town Fair Tire. Because nobody beats a Town Fair Tire deal. Nobody. When I met you in the summer.
It's time to live, laugh, and create memories again with MSC Cruises. Join us on some of the world's most modern and innovative ships. Discover again at our new private island, Ocean Key MSC Marine Reserve. Named Best New Cruise Destination. Cruise the Caribbean and Bahamas from Miami or Port Canaveral from $159 per person. Book now with free balcony upgrades and flexible booking changes. Call your travel advisor or visit MSCCruises.com. Restrictions apply. MSC Cruises, A world of discovery.
According to research, 82% of people remember radio ads. So, 82% of you listening will remember that this is an ad for ZipRecruiter. 82% of you will note that if you're hiring, ZipRecruiter finds qualified people for your job. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And 82% of you will remember that you can try ZipRecruiter for free. But you have to go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Yes, free. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Hey y'all, this is your girl Cheryl Underwood, and I want to tell you something. My digestive system used to make me feel sluggish, but those days are over. Now I feel great. That's because I increased my fiber intake with the Metamucil 2-week challenge, and I'm still hooked. I just took Metamucil every day for 14 days, and it's really that easy. Metamucil traps and removes the waste that weighs you down, so you feel lighter and more energetic. Now I never want to go back to that heavy feeling. Are you ready for the Metamucil 2-week challenge? For a coupon and daily support, sign up at Metamucil.com today.
We're planning a trip to Spain later this year.
But our Spanish
It's pretty bad. So we're using Babbel.
Babbel's conversation-based method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive, bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
There's no easier way to learn another language.
Ahora hablamos español.
He just said, now we speak Spanish.
Babbel, language for life. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com. That's BABBEL.com.
In some places, it's always rush hour. The honking never stops. At Nature Valley, we wouldn't have it any other way. Take in the outdoors with Nature Valley granola bars.
Call 811 before digging in roadways, sidewalks, and private property. Identifying underground utilities before digging around them is the law. The service is free and it keeps you safe. Learn more at coned.com/811.
If Jersey Mike's turkey had a resume, it would say it's 99% fat-free and raised without antibiotics. But our turkey already has its dream job at Jersey Mike's because premium meat makes a sum above.
There's something I've always wanted to tell you, Priscilla.
Greg?
Oh, sorry.
From the moment I first saw you.
I'm just really hungry.
Some things never change, like somebody opening a bag of chips during your favorite movie. And Geico saving folks lots of money on their car insurance.
Greg, do you mind?
I've waited years to say this to you.
Hey, honey, you want some? There's sour cream and onion.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more. We're coming to you live from the Town Fair Tire Studios. Powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. New York Sports is WFAN 1019 FM and the Odyssey app.
There's been a new champion crowned. Before I get to this very important phone call, Evan.
The most interesting FAN call ever, I think.
No, I said the most interesting question.
Oh.
The most interesting query. Gotcha. Yes, is what I said. That's how I'm going to introduce Pete here in 1 second. But I was told moments ago that a new champion has been crowned, Evan. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware of that or not.
New champion of what?
There's a brand new egg toss champion. Yeah, how about that?
What do you do, toss eggs?
You take a raw egg, you and a partner face each other. I throw you the egg, you have to catch the egg without the egg breaking.
Okay, so it's not like distance.
Yes, it is distance.
So you can't drop it. You can't drop it.
You can't drop it, it can't break.
Oh.
So the skill is in caressing the egg as it comes in.
Yeah.
And how do you do that? So apparently the winning team spent most of last Sunday down the Jersey shore on the beaches on the Atlantic Ocean, practicing their technique for how to properly throw the egg, because that's a technique, and how to properly receive the egg without the egg breaking.
Yeah.
They eventually won at a distance of 27 feet.
That's incredible.
Which sounds like a lot to me. It is a lot. So basically, it's 2.5 basketballs. So, Loogie, go get us a dozen eggs.
I'm more of a thrower. Craig's more of a receiver.
Is that right?
Know that?
Is that right?
it looks like a cornfield. Cornfield? That might even be chain link so you can see the cornfield, but there's going to be something that would stop a rolling ball. Yeah, I agree with that. They're not going to have the ball. They're going to have the ivy rolling through the cornfield. Like Wrigley got the ivy growing on it. Could you do a smaller fence? It definitely could be a lower fence. It could be a chain link or some sort of, clear fence you can see through. But there's got to be something. I go all the way with it. I put the cornfield up. If it goes in, it's a double. That's it. You can do that. It's a simple ground rule, bro. It's not that difficult.
Now, Evan, I'm looking at... I know this from the picture.
I know there's two fields there, so I don't know exactly which field I'm looking at because there's the original field, and then there's a field they built specifically.
Right, that's the one that
a fencing game, Major League Baseball game. And Evan,
yeah.
The way I'm looking at it here, I'm trying to blow it up here so I can get a better view of it. The way I'm looking at it here,
Yep.
Alright, so the way they have it is, dead center has been mowed down and cut down a bit.
Yes.
Because that's like the pitcher's eye thing, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Left field and right field, corn.
Yeah, I don't see that.
What I see is that there's like a greenery for people to sit in left field. Like the corn isn't even in left field, and the corn is extended past, like, really the stadium. Like they have corn in the left field. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at this right here. Some type of combo, or we call guy go. There's a damn thing. Of course it's based on
No one's sitting in the outfield.
Okay, I hope I am. Yeah.
MLB
When baseball gets things wrong.
That's not true.
So you can attack.
That's
them.
not true.
Baseball got this one right.
Of course, dude, I've always said that they got it right. It's a great idea. I just want it to be... Yes, Joe Jackson did come back and look at it. Were ruined. Hall of Famers never became Hall of Famers, and you want to have a chuckle about it just because
some people holding the torch for Shoeless Joe?
yeah, I'm one of them.
I don't care. Nation?
Yes, trying to fight them.
Yes, and what do they do?
Think of it then?
Eligible for the Hall of Fame?
No, he's not eligible for the Hall of Fame. There's references to Barry Bonds in the Hall of Fame.
And Pete Rose.
Right. I'm talking about Pete Rose.
Yeah, I mean, he should be in that. That's a different argument. 50 years ago, they're trying to fix their microphone in the engineer.
But 50 years ago, that was the same thing with Joe Jackson. Like a Vince.
I don't know that I ever cared.
You ever care?
Man, you care about the people you love. Like if you have like there.
Clarko, you didn't see him fight?
All face.
How old are you?
How old am I? You were like 40 years old.
Whose record did he break?
I was a child when Johnny Bench had the baseball.
You watched him to Pete Rose.
I would say this on the Pete Rose.
Better hitter than Pete Rose.
I don't even want to. You just said. I said I don't want to do this. You just didn't do that. You did it. No. You did it. I didn't do it. I don't answer. What did you answer with? You answered with an opinion on Pete Rose. I'm playing ability. No opinion. Okay, good. That's me. Should be it. But you do it. Fine, I don't care. Like I don't look sleep over guys not being the Hall of Fame. Sleep over it. I'm just making a comment that he should be. Yo, I don't. Good, guys. There you go. Good. Happy. Good. Well, good. Well, good for you. The Mets lost 3 out of 4. Let me tell you something. Today's game, today's baseball game. And look, we've been around. We've seen a lot of pathetic performances. We all have. Met fans, non-Met fans. Today may take the cake. Maybe. Do you know? And you cited this. Yeah. They have bases loaded, nobody out in the first inning. to hear?
Yes.
They're freaking terrible. And this performance today was beyond pathetic. So as great as last night was, ooh, El Maga had a great slide. Ooh, Javi hits a home run. Ooh, Trevor May got a save. Yippity-doo-dah, the Mets held on to a lead. His performance today was beyond pathetic.
Yeah.
And we all know what's going to happen. By the end of the weekend.
What is it?
Craig will be on vacation, but when I come back here on Tuesday, with God knows what I'm doing the show with Jerry's a sensitive little... Oh, it wasn't his first choice. No, but Ingo was my first choice, Jerry. What is that, a shock?
Are you upset about it?
Yeah, he cried about it today on the morning show.
Oh, then tell him not to do it.
When I walk in here on Tuesday, there is a guarantee the New York Mets are going to be in either second or third place. Now, what's your stupid breaking news story?
Well, you know, the Mets lost, they lost 3 out of 4 to the Marlins. If the Phillies win, they're a half game out. So the 3-ball continues now in Medland. Really, frankly, I don't know, how come I didn't see Johnny Diesel? Or any of that crap. Here's the bottom line. Michael Conforto had more than that. I was encouraged. I was like... What's your breaking news? Tom Brady went to the bathroom.
What's your stupid breaking news?
I know you're very upset, but we have breaking news.
He just lost 3 out of 4. Good move.
Remember on Monday when that Met fan called in and said, of course you beat the Marlins.
Where is that guy? If you were listening right now, and I was mad at you at the time, I'm still mad at you. If you're that guy who called in and mocked the Yankees for sweeping the Marlins,
according to Meredith Makanagovich, Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez has tested positive for COVID.
are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wait, it never ends with the Yankees.
So he's now out for 10 days.
So in the last few days, Garrett Cole, Jordan Montgomery, Gary Sanchez.
That's breaking news on the fan.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Look, give the Yankees credit. They've overcome this. They really have.
They looked at the Wheat Field the other day, making a brilliant start. The offense has been fantastic, but it just never freaking ends.
Nope, never ends.
Breaking news. It never ends.
I wish Gary the best.
Do you, though?
Yeah, I want him to be sick.
Yeah.
What am I, a bad guy?
Yeah. You know what Javi Baez?
Seriously, do you want to know what he did today?
Hold on a second. Breaking news. What did Javi Baez do
Javi
today?
Baez went 0 for 5. Do you know how many strikeouts he got today?
No.
It was 0 for 5. How many strikeouts do you think he got today? He was 0 for 5 with 5 strikeouts.
What do you call that?
Guys on base. Is that the platinum sombrero? That's correct.
World record in egg toss. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. For Saturday's game, Evan made a good point. Do you want to be on my team, or would you rather play against me? Wow.
On my team simply so we can play a position. We're about winning and competing.
Yeah.
So give a better answer. Say, yes, I want to kick my dad's ass. And then we're going to be on the same team. Nick and Net fans unite. And then we're going to do a private draft of the players.
And he said, who's your first pick? And I go, well, my sons are on my team, are playing. How do I not pick my boys? And he goes, oh, I kind of thought they'd want to play for me to beat you. But that's the case. You tell me.
I mean, I'll play left field, Evan.
Oh, you? Okay, then you're on our team. I like that attitude.
We'll figure it out.
That's a good attitude. I like that. He'll play anywhere that gives him the chance to win. Very sweet. Your other son's going to want to play.
That's what's going.
Wait, who else is playing? What?
Anthony, you're on the radio.
Oh, Anthony's playing?
Yeah, now you're not playing. You're not playing in the game, but I said you could pitch run a couple times, right?
Hey, do you want to be on my team or on Uncle Evan's team? You're my favorite son. Look at that loyalty.
I have a question.
Quickly, what?
Who else is participating on your team?
None of your business.
We don't know. There's going to be a draft.
No, Evan and I are going to draft it during a commercial break and figure it out.
Okay.
Would you have any requests of guys I should draft?
Well, who's coming?
We'll deal with this later, all right? Your brother for setting the 8 toss record?
I am. Well, he won. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a record. No one knows any better anyway. All right, I'll talk to you later. I love you.
I love
All right, there you go. All right. I got such a massive headache from this baseball team. I can't even begin to tell you. They're killing you, aren't they? Like, right now, as soon as that game ended, I got like a splitting headache thinking of Javier Baez diving for sliders in the dirt. Michael Conforto. He wants a big contract. The ball in the outfield. But he cost him the game, essentially. Yeah, essentially. I mean, dude, if you're not going to hit, can you at least be confident defensively? There wasn't even a ball. Let Aurora field it. You're on the radio. Do you want to, this is lucky, do you want to be on my team or Evan's team on Saturday? Your team. You're my favorite son. All right. Love you. Two of your sons didn't even hesitate. They want to be with Dad. One of your sons was all about playing time. Right. That reminds me of you. Yeah. Well, like I said, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. All right, so that'll help me with the draft now. All right? Help me with the draft. Well, that doesn't guarantee they're on your team. You still have the draft. I have the draft. There's a draft. Well, you know, do the draft during the commercial break. You want to list the players? I got it. Oh, shoot. You know, I left it at home. All right, I remember who's playing. I remember. Got some WFAN personalities playing, from what I understand. Maggie's playing. Maggie's playing. Daniel McCartan is playing. Yeah. Not McMonagle, because he's lazy. Now, is it sexist or should we make sure there's the same amount of women on each team? No, they're in the draft. Is that just random? Yeah, I think it's sexist to do that. You just have a draft. I'm supposed to be. McCartan's going to be good. She's like she's on my draft board. She's like one of my top picks. You could have her. Fine. I'll gladly. You want to pick her first? Guaranteed she's a top 5 player. You want to take her 1, I'll take 2 and 3. How's that? No. I'll give you the first pick over the draft. You give me 2 and 3. All I said is she's high on my draft board. I didn't announce my number 1 pick. I haven't even seen the complete rosters. I need to analyze. I just know that she's high on my board. That's all. Okay. Are you people high on my board? Yeah? Yes. Give me someone else high on your board. Kenny Albert, one of the guys who's coming. I don't know if he wants his name revealed. Boy, he's terrible. He's not. He's one of the worst softball players I've ever seen in my life. Really? Yeah. Brutal. You should take him right away. I see what you're doing. Or don't take him. You know maybe you should take him. You know he's good and you're going to analyze me the other way. If I were you, I would play baseball for you. If I were you. Play baseball for you if you think he's got some skill. Now, the problem is he may be out of shape, which a lot of us are. Coming up, the Mets stink. Your reaction after this on the fans. We are coming to you live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. Town Fair Tire is Connecticut's largest name brand discount tire dealer. And with Town Fair Tire, you get the guaranteed lowest prices on all name brand tires. And they honor all manufacturers' rebates. And they even honor competitors' rebates. With more than 100 stores from Connecticut to New England. 1,000 tires. Why go anywhere else? Name brands and discount prices. That's Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
As the summer heats up, the sports betting action at BetMGM. Sign up now using bonus code CMAC, that's CMACK, and your first wager is totally risk-free up to $600. Place your bets on all the exciting showdowns in MLB, pro soccer, and more sports from around the globe. And when you register with BetMGM, you'll also get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials on all the big games. From breathtaking goals to colossal home runs, the king of sportsbooks takes every play to a whole new level of excitement. Simply download the BetMGM app or go to BetMGM.com and enter bonus code CMAC to get back up to $600 on your very first wager. With BetMGM, you're just a few taps away from turning game time into showtime. New customer offer, paid and free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 years or older. New Jersey only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocate is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, you have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids.
That's code WFAN. For a limited time, only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older. New Jersey only. New customers only. Restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. On that heavy shelf you hung yesterday. Turns out you didn't use enough anchors. Wait, you didn't use any anchors? Now you got an open floor plan. Trendy. And if you have the wrong home insurance, you could need a wall of money to fix this. To get home insurance with Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Safe and coverage limits selected. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate vehicle and property insurance company and employee insurance online.
Yo, we don't need to train you get up. We're train you wrap up. There's a lot of meetups, failure, eat up, and hurry up. So come to Shell and get 3 things done in one. Fill up with Shell V-Power Nitro Plus to help keep your engine running like new. Save up with the new rewards program and never pay for free for gas again. And stack up the equal rewards to make it even more strong. Make the most of the stop you need to make with Shell.
From the 1010 West Traffic Center, I'm Greg Rice with the SupplyHouse.com Van Highway Patrol. Big trouble in Jersey on Route 21. Traffic sponsored by SupplyHouse.com. 21 northbound after Route 3. Everything subject to closure, all because of a nasty wreck in the area. Stay with the northbound Parkway. It's not perfect, but it's better. 280 eastbound your exit 6. Truck broke down. Blocks 2 lanes. Citybound Georgia's line. Nothing easy out 30. Lincoln. Holland about 10. And outbound's going to run you at least an hour. This summer, beat the heat with SupplyHouse.com, the Trade Pros one-stop shop for all things HVAC. SupplyHouse.com stocks a huge inventory of quality products from the top names in cooling, including the replacement parts you need to keep AC systems in top shape this cooling season. I'm Greg Rice with the SupplyHouse.com Fan Highway Patrol.
It's summer. Time to trade hibernation for liberation. Couch time for tan lines. Sweatpants for swimsuits. And short days for long summer nights. The sunshine and good times are waiting, so it's time to go the distance in a car you can depend on, like the Kia Sportage. Unconventional by design, inspires a sense of adventure. Or the Kia Sorento. Conquer the day your own way. So hurry into your local Kia dealer today for great deals on Kia's exciting lineup of vehicles built for summer. Summer is calling. How will you answer? Kia, movement that inspires.
If you own a commercial building, your business relies on making a good appearance. The professionals and certified